Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out Settlement Survival, which has just entered early access, and it is a colony builder type game. It's very cool. It's pretty darn good, if I do indeed say so myself. Anyway, there's a couple of game modes to choose from. We'll play on normal difficulty. We'll play in standard mode. Do we want to play in Australia? Sure, we're gonna play in Australia. Disasters are on special. What the heck does that mean? Rubik's Cube and goof modes? Let's not do goof modes. Let's call it Orbitown and let's jump into the game. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that you recognize in this game that is I guess common across the genre. But this game, you know, it just hits a little. It just hits a little bit different. Anyway, where do we want to start? We've got a little marker here. We do have a randomly generated area. I feel like roundabout here would be pretty good. And the reason that I think this area is pretty good is for a couple of reasons which we will dive into. Anyway, we got a couple of goals to go through. That's not too much of a problem. As I say, I've done the tutorial. I cannot know what the heck I'm doing. By cannot, I mean, you know, there's a fairly extensive tutorial. Played through these types of games many times on the channel, and boy, oh boy, do I love them. So, one of the things about this game being in early access obviously means that it's not quite finished, and I think probably what we will see change over time is the way in which we collect resources in the most basic fashion. At the moment, the primary way of collecting resources is through the gather menu, so we can collect stones and iron in a selected area. This looks like coal, but is actually iron. So let's just, I don't know, collect it all. Let's also see if we can try and harvest some of these trees, I guess. We've got a stockpile here, which is going to store a whole bunch of stuff. We've got a market, which is able to distribute resources to people. And then we've got builders' cabins, which, you know, do the building. Plus, we're going to get coins, apparently, by just completing the objectives, which are going to get our town up to speed. Yeah, what makes this game, I guess, stand out to me is how polished it feels in early access, but also the absolutely mahoosive tech menu. I mean, this is just ginormous. Look at all of this. There's what? There's 8 categories. Each category has got at least, you know, 10 items of tech. There's 80 bits of tech across this game, which is very impressive. Anyway, some citizens are cold. Warmth is decreasing. Need domestic fuel. Build a chopping house. I would be delighted to do that. And let's see if we can try and continue to deliver a nice little town for all of these people. I'm gonna, you know, just expand the number of houses that we have because, I mean, everyone is kind of both homeless and also kind of cold, which is less than ideal, but can be fixed very rapidly. Anyway, what do we got up in the top left-hand corner? Well, we've got a little resource overview, food, water, medicine, etc. You can actually drill down. This just shows us the amount of rough food that we have. If we wanted to display the amount of potatoes that we've got, we could display that accordingly. So it's actually quite comprehensive and quite flexible, which I kind of like. Tech tree we've already talked about. These buttons, some statistics, overviews of the town. We've got map, which we you know, don't really need to look at because we've just dealt with that. Menu. We've got the speed. Orbitown, name of the town. We've got the happiness of everyone. At the moment, we're gaining a little bit of work efficiency because everyone is so darn happy. We've got health. There's stuff like diseases in this game, which is pretty darn cool. We've got stress levels. People are a little bit stressed out about the fact that they don't have houses at the moment. We've got adults, students, children. We've got temporary workers, or the number of people that are currently engaged in not having a job. We've got technology. We've got coins. We've got the incorrect way of displaying temperature. Fahrenheit, of course, it should be Celsius. We've got a little calendar up in the top right-hand corner here. Anyway, let's progress, and let's see if we can try and maybe get ourselves a field. So the way that fields work in this game, used to grow crops, same function to field, but the size is fixed. I mean, sure, let's go for some fixed-sized fields. No real reason to leave a gap between the fields. The way that fields work in this game are kind of unique. So you assign farmers to the field rather than having like a farmhouse, which can deal with multiple fields. You can also assign individuals to the field as and when required. We can only grow chilies. Right, you're telling me that we're going to have a chili farm. That's a bit of a problem. Close one standard field? Why would I want to close one standard field? Well, for 400 coins, I'll close any freaking field. That's just fine with me. And let us build a big well as well. Big wells. Big wells. Get a well over there. Grand. All right, we're looking good. Let's get a chopping house actually producing stuff. We can turn timber into domestic fuel, or we can turn dried animal dung into domestic fuel, which definitely probably stinks up the house whenever you burn it. So let's get right on that. The builders are doing a grand old job. We got plenty of coins. New technology point acquired. I mean, there's no real need to dive into the technology stuff quite yet. I mean, there's a lot of technology stuff which we are going to get to. But I guess we might as well wait until we've finished out this little mission here. Right, logging camp. So logging camp is kind of useful, and it is kind of useful, but it's mostly only useful once we have destroyed all of the trees around. Hold on, let's build a little walkway down here. There we go, stone roads. Did I leave space for... No, I did not leave space for a road to go up through there. That's not a problem. People can still get through this area, which is grand. We're going to see a massive increase in the walk speed of everyone going down this sort of main thoroughfare here, which is lovely. Kind of exactly what I'm after. Chopping house is looking good. Anthony is working away in the chopping house and is going to be storing a whole bunch of stuff in the storage yard, which is grand. Also, we've got agave tequila here, so we're going to be making our own tequila very, very shortly. I am super, super excited. I also probably want to build a town hall, so there's a couple of unique buildings, I guess. The cemetery, the church, the clinic, the repair shop. The town hall specifically is going to allow us to get more people into town. Where do I want to build the town hall? I mean, this seems like a fairly natural place for it. Let's leave a little gap here. Build a logging house, and we are being advised to build a gathering station now, which I'm delighted to do. We'll build that up at this end here. Brilliant. More workers equal higher yields. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, the logging camp is going to allow us to plant saplings and chop down mature trees. There's a lot of trees around here to get chopping. In fact, probably not far enough away from the center of town. But that's okay. Also, a couple of people still need houses. Temporary shelter? No, I don't think that we want to get boarding houses. We're fine with just regular houses. Let's build more. I mean, these houses are not super expensive. They only cost a little bit of wood, little stone, and a tiny little bit of iron ore. What's that? We're out of iron ore? That's okay. We just go into here, we do collect stones, and we collect all the stones. Collect some more iron ore, collect these stones, collect those stones. Perfect. And actually, to be honest, we should probably harvest some more trees as well. Even though, yeah, to be fair, we are getting our tree game together with the logging camp. We can still get the people who aren't doing anything to go down and, you know, chop trees and whatnot. That's fine. Right, prioritize the gathering station, or the construction of the gathering station, because it is mission critical. Mission critical is perhaps a little bit of an overstatement, but hey-ho. Oh, it's the town hall that sucked up all the resources. 80 timber, 120 stone, and 120 iron ore. That's where it all went, just in case you're interested. Right, we got a city center. Central building of the town where you can accept immigrants and recruit an administrator. Immigration approval. All right, 0 immigrants have applied to settle in the town. Well, that is disappointing. I was looking to increase the population somewhat, but I guess we can do that later. Let's also reopen this standard field, eh? Might as well. Output limit has been reached. We've got plenty of domestic fuel, apparently. Is it all being stored in the storage yard? It is not. It is being stored in the marketplace. Domestic fuel. 200 domestic fuel. This marketplace, by the way, very, very intelligent because it can draw from all storages in the surrounding area. So it can actually draw from this durable storage yard over here, which is really quite handy. I like it a lot. Gathering station is done. Let's move on. Let's get the hunting cabin. Bada bim, bada boom. Let's go over there. I feel like we should really space things out a little. That's looking pretty good. Right. Hunting cabin, which covers the entire map. You can build bridges to increase the yield of hunting. Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like I should build a few bridges. Although, to be fair, if we have a little look at the map, there's only 2 real sides of the map, and we're on the big side already. So, I mean, I will build a bridge, because bridges are cool. Very cool, in fact. Or a tunnel. Ooh. No, let's not worry about that for now. Let's build a bridge across here. There we go. All warehouses have reached capacity. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, we should really do something about that. Open warehouse or a ferry? We don't need a ferry quite yet, but we can get an open warehouse on the go. Nice big one as well. There we go. And let's get the hunting cabin built. We'll prioritize that. That is cool. All right, the gathering station is doing a whole bunch of gathering. The current year, we can see we've collected a whole bunch of herbs and peas, agave, tequila, mushrooms, onions, wild vegetables. We can upgrade these buildings, by the way, if we have the specific materials, which we don't. That's kind of like later on down the line. 2 citizens are cold. They shouldn't really be. Domestic fuel reserves are low, but I mean, there should be plenty of domestic fuel that is collectible at the marketplace. Maybe it's worth us increasing the production limit up to like 400, give or take, so that we can sort of keep everyone just a little smidgen warmer. Hopefully we've got enough food for the winter. I mean, we got a lot of chili peppers. It's going to keep people's mouths hot. That's probably good, right? Sure, it's probably pretty good. Anyway, as you can see, we've got, what, 3-4 months of winter before we're going to hit spring. We've got a merchant ship on the way, which is kind of nice, actually, because that's going to allow us to demonstrate the trading mechanics. First, if we're going to do that, we have to plant down a ferry terminal, which we can do quite comfortably right over there. And in fact, I think that's just about the best place for it. I was originally thinking maybe on this sort of bank of the river here, but I mean, that doesn't really make a single bleeding bit of difference. So people can get cold when they're outside, but most of the time they're gonna be chilling. They're gonna be chilling in their houses, and they're gonna be nice and warm. They might not be able to go far without getting cold, but at least people will be warm. Right, we're almost finished with the hunting cabin. That is great. Almost finished with the bridge. Also great. Give me some more coins. That's very cool. It's worth noting, by the way, that the hunting cabin provides meat and leather, but also gives us an opportunity to get animal cubs, which, you know, might be questionable morally, but is definitely possible. Anyway, there we go. We got a chopping house. Build 7 houses in total. We've got that. Need to build a repair house. Also, somebody's got a broken bone here, which is less than ideal. So let's actually get a clinic up and running. As you can see, the fact that this is an early access kind of basically means that all of the buildings cost very, very similar number of resources. So they all cost wood, they all cost iron ore, they all cost stone. You know, so it's not super differentiatable. But I have no doubt that that will change. Let's go there. I have no doubt that will change as early access progresses. Just something to note about the current state of the game. But I will say, the game feels super, super, super polished. Wow, new livestock acquired? Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at this. Seeds and livestock. We got a lot of stuff. Turkey? We found a turkey just wandering around. Okay, I guess. That's cool. Should we get a it doesn't really feel right to keep a turkey in a pasture, but I guess we'll do it. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, how are we doing for wood? Plenty of wood, plenty of stone, plenty of ore. I say plenty of wood. We need a little more. Get a little more wood. We'll get some of the people who ain't doing nothing to go and do that for now. Still nobody coming to join the town. It's crying shame. This is the place to be, I'm telling you. This is the place to be. It is the place to be for sure. Okay, stress is quite high, health is quite low. What do we need? What do we need in order to get stress down and health up? Strength consumption plus 20%. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. To be honest, the clinic is going to make a big difference. Lacking laborer. Ooh, we don't have anyone that's clever enough to be a doctor. Also, we can research these diseases if we progress the tech tree. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Right, should we have a little look at technology? So, what does soap do? Increases health? I mean, that's kind of exactly what we need, right? Used to process fat, blubber, and beeswax. Afraid we don't have any beeswax or fat or blubber or anything. Maybe that's... Yeah, maybe we get bees, right? Maybe we freaking get bees. Clay is collected from the sand pit. Oh, so that means that we need another... Where would that be? Construction. Laid stone. Where would the sand pit be? Mining, maybe? Sand mining? Seems like a very, very, very long way to get a little bit of extra soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a quick little health boost. A quick little health boost would be great. Okay. There's also nothing that we can get that will increase... I tell you what, there is something that we can do that would allow us to get education started, and we already have it. Right, children go to school, students live far away from school, blah blah blah. More efficient workers. I love more efficient workers. There we go. Let's get right on. Let's get right on with building that. The clinic is just going to have to remain empty for now, I suppose. Repair shop is Dunzo, which is grand. 10 buildings will not be damaged. Oh, we actually straight up have no workers. That's why we're not able to recruit anyone into the clinic. Not because we don't have somebody who's sufficiently skilled. It's because we just don't have any workers. Anyway, let's build a church. Churches will increase happiness. Oh, that's perfect. Churches will increase happiness in quite a large area of influence, actually, which is kind of cool. Pasture, can we get a turkey pasture on the go? We absolutely can. Let's reduce the number of farmers that we have, eh? That seems like a very sensible idea. So that's going to allow us to get, what, one person doing turkey pasturing. We'll get one person in the repair shop. And, okay, no, we are still a couple of laborers short. Can we maybe reduce number of people? Gathering station? No. School. Ah, I see. That's where our employee went. Working at the well. Let's decrease the number of people working at the well and stick them into the clinic to treat some bones. That would be great. That would be really, really good. Cool. All right, a merchant ship is en route, which is grand. Citizens who live in the church's area will not commit crime. I mean, that's great. You know what? I really feel like I should do some tech. Let's... Oh, God. Fat. I mean, can we maybe get blubber collected from the fishing ports? Can we do that? Maybe that's our way to... Maybe that's our way. Maybe that's our way in. Right, where's the... grocery store, education, quality of life. Is there not a fishing dock somewhere? I might already have it if I'm being daft. Fishing dock. I do already have it. Okay. Let's give this a punt. Give this a punt, see if it works. Church has been built. Clinic has already been built. Distillery does still need to be built. And this is going to allow us to ferment agave into alcoholic beverages, which is very exciting. What am I looking for? I'm looking for harvest trees. This is going to be pretty miserable tree harvesting time, if I'm not mistaken, because we don't really have altogether too many people who will be able to harvest trees for us, but that's okay. Somebody is being treated in the clinic, which is rather nice. Distillery is being built. Oh, we need to get planks. Planks need to get built in order to build the fishing dock. And for sure, we need A sawmill. Yep, that's right. We need a sawmill in order to build planks, or in order to make planks, I guess. Cool. A water sawmill. I mean, that seems, like, immensely cool, and something that we should absolutely do. So let's freaking go. We still need way more timber, but that's okay. Let's get that zoned. Get that zoned. I don't like how little space that I've ended up leaving here, but that's fine. Autumn harvest. Yeah, gotta be honest, we're not really doing so hot in the harvest. Although I suppose dried animal dung, we're getting dried animal dung. We're gonna get turkeys eventually at some point. It's gonna happen. It mathematically has to happen. And by that I mean the turkeys will have to die eventually. Doesn't have to be for a while, though. Anyway, the distillery's almost finished. That's grand. We have nobody working at the church. So I guess happiness isn't being increased if nobody's working in the church. Probably makes sense. Can I decrease the number of builders that I've got? 1 citizens want new housing. Oh, I'd tell you what. We probably had some babies. Yeah. I haven't really been keeping an eye on the event log. There were 5 births last season. Now, I think... Does it need to be high health or high birth? No, apparently not. There's no bonuses. There's no bonuses to anything. Anything reproduction related with high health or high happiness. Anyway, a ship has arrived at the dock. What do we got here? We could buy ducks. That's going to cost us 6,750 silver. We ain't got that. Could buy coal, but it's not really worth it. I don't think there's anything that I really want at all here. In fact, the only thing that I want to do is get rid of one of the people that we have working in the dock. And in fact, you know what? Let's stick them straight into the distillery. Let's stick them straight into the distillery, and let's immediately start turning agave and water into spirits, which is absolutely the right thing to be doing. Right, I think that has taken us to basically the very edge of the little instruction list that we've got. Still nobody wanting to join the club, join the gang. That's okay. Let's leave a little bit of space for pathways this time. Cool. All right, that's what, 4 extra houses. That's a lot of houses. Probably a little over the top. Do we have? Oh, we got loads of spirits. We have got loads and loads of spirits. So maybe the idea of not having somebody in the church is a daft one. Whatever. Anyway, things are looking good. Things are looking good for Orby Town at the moment. Another winter, another opportunity to show ourselves. Right, let's get you out of there. Let's put you into here. Very unfortunate name, friend, but you know what? That's okay. You can start making planks. That's grand. It's gonna take us a little bit of time, effort, and energy to get going, but that is okay. Let's yoink that in there. How many students have we got? 0 students. I mean, that's somewhat unfortunate, but that's okay. Anything that we can unlock right now that will just give us a little boost. I mean, school expansion, something like that. School can use paper to increase education efficiency. Sea transport. Merchants are more willing to do business with your town. That's kind of nice. A couple of other resources that we can unlock. Material recycling. I guess we might as well take that. Builder construction actions require minus 70%. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll get that. Upgrade structural strengthening. We need to get building kits in order to do that. Upgrade the toilet. Build toilets in-house to improve health level of residents. Yeah, but where is the humble toilet? Where is the humble toilet? Is it around here? Is it in here? The bathhouse? You know what? I am gonna go for soap. I am gonna go for the bathhouse as well. We need linen from the flax workshop. Yeah, that's fair. Lack of tools. Ooh, yes, need blacksmith. I have yet to actually do anything blacksmith related. Also, a tailor's workshop. That's a default building that I have yet to build. Let's build that there. Let's build a blacksmith as well. I mean, we kind of just need more bodies, to be honest. We need more bodies. There were 4 births last season. That's good. Let's get a soap workshop, even though I know for a fact we ain't going to be able to do diddly with it for a while. Although, actually, maybe less time than I'm really thinking. That's not going to squeeze in there, unfortunately. What about the bathhouse? Yeah, as long as it's within the area of influence. As long as it's within the area of influence here. Let's loop that around as well. The fields being in the center of town, you know what? We can change that later if we want to. It's not a big deal. Right, it's a little chilly, apparently, in some of these houses. And also, most of these houses are very empty. But that's okay. Lack of raw materials. Are you telling me that we are seriously out of wood? Send a few people out to harvest, if at all possible. That's right. We'll get right on it. Now, I'm a little worried that we're gonna lose our food. If I lose our food, I mean I'm a little bit terrified that we are gonna be out of food very, very soon. Look at these turkeys. There's more outside. How long does it take a turkey to be fully grown? This is what I would like to know. Look at that. Immigrants have arrived. You can accept them as citizens in your town hall and instantly increase the population. Please. Yes. Great. Cannot wait. Actually cannot wait. We have a repair. We have a repairman. We have a repair shop. We should be in the act of repairing. Oh, look at this. We got some planks. We are going. This is great. This is good. This is good. Okay, are there any fishing spots? There are some fishing spots down the river, but that's fine. There's some new seed types over here. I mean, can I just gather plants? There we go. See if we get ourselves a new seed type. There's something over there. Okay, and there we go. Set that up. We'll see if our peeps actually, you know, go that far. Not super worried if they don't. Let's decrease the number of people in the builder's cabin, and let's send people to church, and hopefully that is going to bring people a little bit of an increase of happiness. I'm not sure if it totally will, but it shall be seen. Also, we need stone, and we also need iron. Well, we'll just gather literally all of these resources and hope that it does it for us. We need more births. We need way more births. Way, way, way more births. I will say, though, the chili fields are looking mighty, mighty fine. Very, very fine indeed. Yeah, they're looking great. We've got a lot of good stuff going for us. We got a lot of good stuff going for us. We just don't have the workers needed to power this monster of a town, frankly. Monster of a town. Wow, look at how much turkey we brought in last year. That's crazy. A little bit of goose. That's nice. The pasture has, as far as I'm aware, failed to deliver a single turkey yet, although I'm sure it will over time. It's just a little frustrating, you know? The fishing dock is looking good. We got a merchant ship that is coming in at some point. That's great. Some point soon. Don't know how it fits under that bridge. In fact, it might even be on the map. It's not quite on the map yet. Yes, the merchant ship is coming. That's great. We've got a fishing dock. Very, very nice. We can only produce fish. Kind of useless. Not over the moon about that, but it is what it is. We can make do. 13 citizens without tools. Oh, yeah, it's not the repair icon. It's the tool icon. Well, I'm trying to fix that. The blacksmith probably should be prioritized above other things. Everyone without tools is bad, but that's okay. Health is a little low. Happiness is a little low. Fertility rate is 71%. Okay, there we go. So that's the figure right there. Fertility rate 71%. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I mean, we just need to continue to improve health. We need to continue to improve happiness, and what do you know? We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Right, the bathhouse. It's not gonna be cancelled, but as soon as it's built, it's gonna be destroyed, basically. Can we make clothes? Can we make clothes? What do I have? I've got 13 rough clothes, which is good. But we need to get more clothes. And so there's only certain things that you can make clothes from. Leather, wool, alpaca, linen, and cotton. So we could set up to get a weaving workshop, which is it around here? Heating, nursing home. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. Processing, salt making, knitting, wearable. I mean, weaving, is that it? Weaving workshop. Yes, that's exactly it. We would need cotton or we would need flax, neither of which we actually have. So does seem like a pretty redundant thing to do. So that's fine. Let's get rid of Gwendolyn from the distillery because Gwendolyn is being useless and somewhat wasting my time. Is there any other role that we can reduce the numbers of? I mean, logging camp. Let's just decrease the number of people in the logging camp, eh? Gwendolyn's into the blacksmith. Let's get another person into the blacksmith. Iron tools. Yeah, heck yeah, that's what we need. That is what we need, and we need iron tools in spades. I don't mean literally in spades. I mean in very, very large quantities. And the sooner we're able to do that, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Let's also maybe get a... I thought we had one person spare. Apparently not. I was waiting to say let's put somebody into fishing, but that's gonna have to wait. Right, timber has been delivered. Let's actually get ourselves a little bit more woods. A little bit more wood just to help us along. Should be pretty good. We got 4 technology points still on the go. Research institutes would allow us to get tech points much faster. Sea transport, pottery. Don't really feel like we need anything of that nature. A mine, yeah, that's good. Laid stone. Increases walking speed by 75%. Sure, I'll take that. That seems like a great idea. Right. Masonry workshop. Sure. Does feel perhaps a little daft doing this, but we'll do it nonetheless. Right, the number of people with tools is still quite large. Let's harvest some more trees. Harvest more trees. Go, 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 go. Let us go, 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 go. Right, citizens are cold. A couple of citizens are without clothing. Yeah, I mean, look, I would love to dearly, 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 dearly love to do something about the fact that my citizens are cold. But there is nothing to do. There is absolutely nothing that we can do about that. Citizens are going to continue to get cold. And we have no way of getting... Aha! We've started to produce turkeys. Oh, that's brilliant. That's wonderful. Just in time for Christmas as well. We need to get more animals, right? We need to get more... we need to get more animals. Did we gather these plants? I don't think that we did. Seeds and livestock. We do have a couple. Just none of the ones that we actually need. Oh, brilliant. We've got some students here. That's great. We're doing a little extra research. That's lovely. We still have a lot of citizens without tools. One thinks that it might take us a fairly long time to get back to where we were in terms of tool outputs. But that's fine. Builder's cabin is doing okay. Masonry workshop, laid stone. I really don't want to do that right now. I feel like it's really, really, really unimportant. Are we building the bathhouse? No, we're not, because we don't have linen. But we could make soap. There's no way that we can make soap. There's absolutely no way that we can make soap. You know what? Let's get the freaking B-Tech, shall we? Apiary. We need to get sand. Oh yeah, we need to get sand, right? Mining sand. Mining sand. Let's get it. So we're going to get a sand pit, believe it or not. Then we're going to get bees. And then we'll get a grove, I guess. Sure. Herb knowledge. I feel like I don't need herb knowledge. Right. Grove we don't need yet. Sand pit we do need. I don't think that there is... Oh, yeah. Is there a specific place that we can get a sand pit? At the water's edge, apparently. Can we squeeze it in here? No. No chance of... No chance of being there. Link that up, though. It's looking good. We got timber. We have... Oh, actually, we need laid stone in order to get this up and running. That's cool. That's cool. I hope we get like 20 immigrants. That would be at the lower end of what would actually make this settlement workable. 24 people don't have clothes, but only 2 don't have tools. So we are making progress. You love to see it. You do love to see it. That's great. There's a fish area over there. Can I think this is just too... I think this is just too far to gather plants. There we go. We'll try and gather everything. Maybe see if we can try and get ourselves a brand new plant. That's okay. Don't need any extra fish. That's cool. Everyone is pretty happy. Fertility is at 73%. That's not terrible. For a town without clothes, I think that we're fine with that. I think we're fine with that. Man, I mean, it would be so great. Big well. We need more people in the big well. Ah, that's a shame. And we've got some people that are starving. Well, this is what you try. This is what happens when you try and. This is what happens when you try to get. Oh, actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's put you back in there. The reason that they were hungry and the reason that they were starving was because they went on a little expedition to the middle of nowhere to do a stupid thing, which you know, isn't gonna work. Let's allow that to sink into my thick head. All right, so this boat should be en route very, very soon indeed, and I would like to see what they have in store. Although, being brutally honest, I don't think that I'm really gonna like what they've got in store. Ooh, look at this. Great Castle symbolizes the prosperity can accommodate 80 families, 5 members of each at most. That is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot of things. That is a lot of things. Wowzers, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a whole bunch of decorations, which... Here's a trade ship, which we could look into, but frankly, I feel is a little daft. Maybe I need to put more people into the hunting cabin. I feel like that's what I need to do. If I put more people into the hunting cabin, then we're going to be able to discover more unique animal types. Yeah. Wild vegetables grow near mature trees. Yeah, I would very much like to discover some more stuff. Right, let's see what's on this. Let's see what's on this ship. Also, we are bang out of food. Like, absolutely 100% out of food. June has arrived and the reserve of food is low. Herb reserves are low. Merchant ship has arrived. What do you got? Nothing that I care about, to be honest. Absolutely nothing. I'm afraid I just don't care. Let's get Edmund out of there. Lack of raw materials. We need more trees to be harvested. There we go. Yeah, I mean, a decent amount of resources are coming in from the gathering station. That is nice. And it's good that it's paired next to the logging camp, which I like the look of a lot. Don't really want to throw anyone else into the logging camp. Let's put somebody into the fishing dock so that we can start to fish a little bit. Maybe give ourselves a nice little food boost. I don't even feel like buying iron tools, to be honest. That seems particularly useless. Anyway, get me to this point. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is good. We're gonna get an administrator soon, which is gonna be grand. The chopping house is doing a heck of a lot of good work. We've got some iron tools. We've got some lanterns. Not really relevant. We got a little bit of water, but of course we have absolutely no food, and so people are going to start to starve. We have no way to get any... We have no way to get any more leather or anything like that. Herb reserves are low. Yeah. Not great. Not great, gotta be honest, especially given that we're looking to try and recruit some new people to the clan. This is it, though. This is it. This is it. Literally a minute's time. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. I can't wait. We're gonna approve everyone. I don't care about your past. All I care about is the future. Happiness and health. Neither is good. Did we build that sand pit, by the way? Oh, we totally did. We totally did. Let's get sand. What did we need to build the bees? Beeswax. Did I unlock the bees? I did. Apiary. Beehives. Where? Agriculture? Apiary. There we go. That's it. Oh, we need clay. We need clay as well. Whoops. Not clay. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. Change that around. That's the sand pit. No, we need the apiary. Yep. Let's get that built, or at least let's start the process of building. Here come the nomads. Here come the nomads. Right. Let's hope for the big numbers. Hope for the big numbers. Got a couple of peeps in school at the moment. In fact, we got quite a lot of people, actually. Total population 39. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Right. Immigration. It's about to happen, I hope. Or they might be on a boat. They might be on a boat coming down, or they might just be sort of wandering around. They might just arrive. But I'm approving. I'm approving. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. Right. A couple of people are a little bit chilly. Again, I'm really, really sorry that there's nothing that I can do about that, but hey-ho. It's fine. People? Any people coming? No? Nobody? Gosh darn, I was really hoping that some people would come. No, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Is it because we're absolutely bang out of food? Is that the problem? One citizen is injured. The clinic. Look, I suspect they're probably just moving around at the moment. That is my suspicion. I suspect that they are en route presently. So I need to maintain hope that they're gonna arrive. Please. Please. Okay, health is a little low. Walking speed minus 20%. Strength consumption plus 20. We don't need to worry about that. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Here they are. Finally. I knew I couldn't go wrong. Where the heck are they going? Town is developing well. Should we go to the town hall to see if they'll take us in? Yes. Yes, immigrants have arrived. Brilliant. 10. Okay. Yes, we're going to take all 10. Select your administrator. Construction material consumption. Max number of occupants. I don't think I care about max number of occupants. I'm going to take construction material minus 10. Anyway, I think that we should have enough houses available, if I'm not mistaken. But everyone, everywhere that is anywhere should now have a job, right? Soap workshop. Yep. Let's get somebody in the soap workshop. Let's get somebody in the masonry workshop. That's good. We still have 7 jobs left. Let's get another person farming here. Gathering station. Do we want to get more people gathering? Let's get 2 more gathering because we need the food. Wow, 2 citizens are sick. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. I'm a little bit worried that we might have a little bit of a disease outbreak. 3 births in the last season. You know, for all the... Oh, we're a little bit low on the old wood. For all the bad stuff that's happening, I mean, things look like they're going in the right direction, which is great. Let's get some more. Let's get some more of that. Oh, there's sheepies here. There's sheepies. Can we maybe get some more people in the hunting cabin as well, so that we can try and pilfer a young sheep? I mean, a sheep would be perfect. It would literally give us all the wool that we need to make clothes. It would be so great. It'd be so great. Okay. So masonry is going well. That's grand. The fishing dock should be also going well. I think we might have a couple of people without homes at the moment, though, so... Didn't really mean to put that house there a little bit off-center, but it's fine. I did. Right. Nobody's dead yet, which is great. Food reserves are low. The fuel reserves are low. Somebody did die of cholera. No place to bury. The family happiness is reduced. Well, you know what? Let's get a cemetery. Nothing says... Area is too small. What? The area of the cemetery is too small? How freaking big does the cemetery need? That big? Oh my lordy. 260 timber? Oh my goodness gracious me. That seems insane. Is that really the smallest size? No, there we go. 10 by 8. Yeah. It's a little in the middle of nowhere, but hey ho. Anyway, we had what? 1 death? We had 1 death. That's it. 1 death, and that is all. I think I can just about live with that. Right, let's gather all resources in this area. So there's going to be a lot of plants, a lot of food to pick up. Let's get that done. We need a lot of timber as well, so we'll work on that. Let's get a stone road out this way. Sure, and you know what? That's a way to say, let's throw another laborer into the logging camp so that we can start logging a little bit more consistently. But alas, that's a daft idea because we are completely out of laborers. So there you go. New crop seeds acquired. Did I get more crop seeds? Fuel reserves are low. Herb reserves are low. New technology point acquired. Yeah. I get it. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Do I need to place this down over here? Is that what we need to do? Does it need to be within range in order to collect the wild seed? Give that a punt. Right. It's a low priority build. Definitely not a high priority build. Unfortunately, I can't see the number of people that we actually have. It's getting dark. Unfortunately, I cannot see the number of people that we're currently treating in the clinic. So I'm just going to assume that it's an irrelevantly small number and we don't need to worry about it. Because that's how I deal with my problems. Just pretend that they don't exist and it'll all go away. 1 citizen is starving. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. The fact that we have absolutely no food is a bit of a disgrace. But there you go. We're kind of managing. Dr. Ruth was died of cholera. The doctor couldn't treat herself in time. Oh, that's what we call a problem in this business. Let's get another doctor. Let's replace the doctor. Sorry, doctor. If you can't treat yourself for cholera, then that worries me. That worries me. That is quite worrying. Let's get rid of you. And get somebody into the pasture as well. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's a concern. That's a real concern. We still producing? Yeah, we're still producing a decent amount of clay, which means that we're going to be able to get the bee thing done, the bee place, the apiary. Just prioritize that, so that should make a little difference. Still, absolutely nothing that we can do with the tailor's workshop, but that's fine. You know, totally chill with that. Could we just collect the sheeps, please? Collect the sheeps. That would be good. That would be very, very good. Gathering station, again, I think that it, I still think that it goes across the entirety of the map. I know that the hunting station absolutely goes across the entire map, but I don't know if the gathering station does. I did think it did, but apparently not. Anyway, the cemetery is about to get built, so that's going to be good. Be very, very nice if we could get that built soonish. Turkeys, I mean, the fact that we are farming turkeys is frankly one of the only things that we've got going for us at the moment. Cemeteries can be useful. Very, very useful. No workers have been assigned. Forester Francis died of starvation. You hate to see it, don't you? You absolutely hate to see it. Yeah, a little unfortunate. We are kind of working max tilt to try and get ourselves 100% up to speed on everything. Can I gather these plants here? Gather those plants. See if that makes any difference to the food situation. August is currently good for the chilies. Very, very good for the chilies indeed. Soap workshop. Yeah, I'd love to get soap. I'd love to get soap on the go. But unfortunately, I don't know why we have been producing plenty of clay. Alpaca wool. We've got alpaca wool? Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I thought that we were getting clay. But apparently we've just not managed to get the last 5 bits of clay. Don't really understand why that's the case. Is it because we're filled up on storage? Storage, don't think so. Should be fine. Got a lot of dried animal dung. A lot of laid stone. 72 chili peppers is nice. It's nice. Bit frustrating though. Gather these plants. Go and gather those plants. Maybe see if that's going to give us a little extra food boost. Would be lovely. Everyone is cold as anything. I mean, we're still making progress. It just feels like we need way more people in order to match my ambitions, and that's probably hampering us. Also, the fact that everyone is cold is not good. Is not good. New crop seeds acquired. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Was it flax? If it's flax, that's great. That's really, really good. It's not because we built the gathering station either, so that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that we can just gather some crops and get ourselves the goodies. Okay, health is very, very low. High risk of a plague outbreak. Oh boy, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Health being low is a problem. It is a big problem. The builder's cabin is fine. The chopping house is what really needs an extra worker in order to get people warm. Although to be fair, I don't think that people are necessarily super chilly. There's a little chill in the air. Not gonna lie, a little chill in the air, but nothing too bad. You know what? On that ambiguous note, I think that's probably a pretty good place to wrap things up. I like this settlement survival. It's good. It's got a lot of character. Oh, look at that. We were just building our beehive. I barely even got like a tiny little bit into the tech tree. So it is good. It is very, very good. I like it. It's got legs. I'm excited to see where it goes. On that note, ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/ShowButAPotato. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.